Hey, today we're going to do a little cleaning of the Studio Time watch. Now I took the bands off and it was pretty sticky, and you can tell there's some residue on the bands themselves. So I took both of them off here, and this one looks pretty bad. I'm not sure if they spilled soda on it or what the deal is. I simply used Dawn soap and some warm water, and I started to soak them. And I have an extra dish so I can do the vessel. And this is the brush that I decided to use. And now we just wipe down the bands. I didn't film the wiping down of the bands, but this is how they turned out after I cleaned them. And I also did the little metal parts that are on the side there. So overall, it worked out pretty well. I think they look very nice. And then we're gonna move on. I'll show you how I polished this. So now we're gonna look at the vessel, and you see that you can't see it too well from here, but it is a bit dirty on the sides, and there's a couple of scratches on there as well. I already took the back off, and then took the little plastic piece out of there. And I also covered the crystal, so I used masking tape to cover the crystal just to protect it from any of the polishing that I'm attempting to do. Also attempted to get this a little cleaner. I used a Dremel here, and I started off with the red Dialux, and any of these you can check out at the bottom. And so you can see I used the red on there, and it's looking much better. Then I wanted to give it some extra polishing, so then I switched over to the green Dialux. And yeah, here, let's listen to it as I go. Okay, so here I'm just wiping it down, and it looks a little better. Didn't remove the scratches completely, but this looks much better. And we're going to start polishing the sides, and there I masked off the crystal, and this is what it looks like. And now we're going to start the polishing. Started with the red Dialux for this, so we're going to start with the sides, and then we're going to do a little bit of the bottom piece as well. This is what it looks like after just a few minutes, so I think it worked out rather well, and had no issues with it whatsoever. There's a picture of it right there, so you can see how well it worked. And now it's time to put the bands back on. This part I had a little bit of trouble with, which I didn't know. And then put back the plastic part, new battery. Here's the back cover. We put the back cover back on, and then so far I really like the results from our first time trying this out. There it is. Here's the final result. I think it turned out really well. I like how it looks, and it's shinier, cleaner, and I think it did the job really well. So this is just my first time trying this out, so I didn't want to do something expensive. This is just a relatively easy watch to get, even brand new, but look at it now. It's looking much better now. So it's Studio Time Quartz, and it's also available. Just look in the description. And I hope if you enjoyed this, subscribe to the channel and give me a like.